Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate. Alright, when we last left off, we were about to enter the dreaded new stronghold. And we'll probably be saying goodbye to Minsc soon because we'll be taking Dynair with us. Which is a shame because Minsc is hilarious with Boo, but I don't intend to take Dynair at the moment because I have Nira. So that's one of the problems. There's so many characters to take in this game that it's hard to choose, and I like to play things weird. Apparently that blue scuttling away thing stays with you. Is this some sort of glitch? Is it like... Okay then. I'm sorry. Put the hamster down. I won't click him anymore. Well,
very well then.
That's gonna stay with me for a while, I guess.
The sky is blue, and the sun is
Alrighty.
You're a queer fellow.
There. We're good to go. Yeah, I think we're all good to go. Oh, except for Minsc. Right. We want to switch back to the bow here. So we'll also give the Inkheg armor to Khalid. And yeah, we might need to bring in a mule because Minsc's strength is crazy, so he's been carrying a lot of our stuff. Alright, Khalid, you take the front.
You have need of me? I'll do my best.
Do I have this a little too quiet? Maybe it's just quiet because I'm recording. Well, whatever.
Me now.
Oh,
Me
looks like I adjusted the volume fine for me.
Stop. You go nowhere. This our bridge. You pay to walk it.
Isn't 200 gold a little steep? I mean, do I look like I had that kind of coin? Okay, maybe 200 gold too much. Maybe you pay 100 gold. 100 gold for all heads or loose heads. Pretty good deal. Nope, I'll just take the long way around. You head so dumb you not miss it. Yeah, we kill you, take stuff, and get gold anyway. Dumb man. No one calls me dumbhead and gets away with it. Well, that was fast. And efficient. And now Minsc has a level up. Even though we're going to be saying goodbye soon. Alrighty. Not we'll give that to Jake here. This will increase her dexterity by a lot. Actually, maybe we want Khalid to help you? He is kind of taking front and center most of the time, and that would give him like an extra 2 points to his armor class. You know what? Yeah, we'll have Khalid use it for now.
I'll do my best.
Because when you're having a character be your tank, you can never have the character be too tanky. Actually, let's take out the southern portions first. Actually, no, I changed my mind. We want to do this as little as possible with Minsc, so we'll stop feeding into our experience since we aren't going to be taking it a million times out. I mean, yes, it'll cut down our party's power, but it's fine. Oh, I should level him up since we're doing stuff anyway. Now he too would be better with his bow. Wow. Jahira's pretty good with that sling. She had done like 14 damage. Yeah, 14 damage from Jahira. I mean, it was a critical hit, but even still, it's a sling, man. They do like 1d4, so she's got some pretty good bonuses going on there.
You have need of me?
Imagine if she had a real strength. Yes, fun fact. Slings still use the strength modifier for extra damage, so slings can potentially do more damage than bows, and the higher number is.
Haha! Take it back.
Flaming! Or possibly
Missed
frosty.
by a long shot.
Why would you die? Oh, I had him scared for a sec. Oh, there's another gnoll. That's weird. He was hiding. Who are you trying?
it
Oh,
do it?
he's. No, it looks like he was after somebody.
No.
But I can't tell if it was me or Minsc.
Can I help you?
Minsc's natural enemy in this game is gnolls because they kidnap Dynamite. But also, there's this kind of whole thing where, like, in Rashomon, gnolls are kind of like the antithesis of the berserkers and their witches. So.
What you want?
Although that might actually just be because of Minsc. Did I ever mention that, Minsc is the most popular character in this entire franchise?
Yep, I've done had enough of
He was like kind of just an oddball character that gained so much popularity that like he changed the world forever. Yep, that's Minsc.
Do my best. Can I can, but try.
I mean, how can you not love a man who goes around with a miniature giant space hamster as his animal companion? Did I get everything? Yeah, I think I did. Alright.
Have need of me? Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Oh, you'll be
You
fine.
rang?
Heart's really not in this.
Alright, we'll throw a siege spell in there for you. Or... Oh, no. Yeah! I don't know how much gold she just took out. Alright, let's try this the way it is first. We'll, like, save, and then load to figure out how much gold that cost us. And if it cost us too much, I'm gonna, like... murder her, or something.
The sky is blue. And this
I
is
can, but try.
Go for the eyes.
Uh,
Go for
What is
the
it this time?
for my friends and companions. I will fight.
this is why my, friend Kyle, he does not like Hera. In fact, he'd go so far as to call her team-killing F-Time. Just in case, let's take a look-see and see how much gold we lost. No. Alright. 3,000 isn't a huge deal. I can work with that. It's not great. I'm still not happy with her. But it's survivable.
It shall be done.
Ugh. Guess I should have paid off Gnarl and his dudes since I wasn't gonna get to keep my gold anyway. Although I still would probably have killed them regardless because they're bandits-ish. And those gauntlets, man. I need those gauntlets. Let's see how much we can do without bringing in a mule. Because, well, quite frankly, it'll eat into our experience. Alright, more open locks. And some more fine traps. Now she should be good to take on the Nashkel mines with me. Let's see. Do we want to... Single weapon style might be good for her for when she's, like, backstabbing. Long sword's also pretty good because short swords are kind of bad. But we already have Colleen with his long sword, so we don't want to, like, pay passing the magical long swords back and forth all the time. And I'm going with scimitar, so I could give her quarterstaff. There's actually some pretty good quarterstaffs in this game, and you can actually backstab with them. That's actually really tempting. If I did that, I'd have to go with, like, two-handed weapon style. But again, still really tempting. It's not like she uses her offhand. We're gonna go for quarterstaff, boys. It may seem weird, but there are some very good magical ones, so... Alrighty. Saving, because we can. Okay, so... I will probably carry the plate mail. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. And this great sword, and then I'll be, like, exhausted to carry anything else. Let's see. He is actually pretty full, but uh, weight capacity wise too, that is. Although we don't need both of these. They don't exactly sell for a huge amount too, so I like to have her with the potions. We can throw that up there. You know, he's never gonna use it. Let's see. She can actually hold a little bit. You don't do that. Can you carry... Yeah, you can carry a couple more, I think. Well, maybe just one more. Yeah, one more. And let's see. Oh, you're gonna want your longbow back, which will be nice, because then you don't have to go into combat all the time, so we can do that. Of course, it'd be nice if I still had someone who goes front and center, but the shields don't really sell for anything, so we can keep that. So, have it. And Jibba. Do we have any, like... Okay, we can still carry one of those. She would not... Oh, she was also carrying one? How many morning stars was I carrying around? Oh, hey, Imoen's actually able to carry one. That's pretty good. Oh, I wonder if I can identify these, because my lore is pretty good now. Yeah. Alright, so... I think that about covers... Oh, we'll want the good berries and potion. Do we want his helmet? Nah, he can keep the helmet. He can also keep the long swords because they don't sell for a huge amount, and honestly, we're kind of overweight capacity. So that ought to do it. We may still need to pull in a mule, but we've mostly cleaned Minsc out of stuff. Oh, let's take his arrows while we're at it. Whoop. All right. Cool. Excuse me. Now we rescue Dinah. Yay!
Very well then.
Hi there, Dinah.
Decency is refreshing. So many we meet are...
Was courageous to follow the likes of Minsc into battle, if a touch foolish. My apologies. How did you come to be captured by the likes of these creatures? Alas, we were ambushed tonight. Minsc was overcome by yet another blow to the head. Who are you to warrant a bodyguard? Oops. Didn't I say... Oh, sorry about that. Goodbye, Minsc. Sorry. Oh, that hurts my soul a little bit. But certain sacrifices must be made. Should I just charge in there? Yeah, I can set my dude in there. What's the worst that can happen? Am I right?
My blade will cut you down to size.
Ow. Allow me to introduce you to my defenses.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I can't actually reach them like this. Well, that's a problem.
Can I...
I forgot about the fact that I'm using a really short weapon. Alright, lead, go in there.
I'm getting...
Alright, remember when I said what's the worst that can happen? Well, you know, these things do happen. Where's the damage I took here? Oh, there's an it is. 14 damage. Was it a critical or just... Oh well. Let's load it up. Because I say it for this exact reason. My bard is a squishy little thing.
Can I help you?
One day he will be a great duelist. This is not that day.
Oh, I was really not in this.
Oh, that was Jahira. Well, Jahira's armor class is pretty good too, so she can take.
This way.
Back it up.
Do it.
There you go.
Very well then.
I say her armor class is pretty good, but then she gets, you know, stabbed several times.
Move a tot. What is it? Stand back and watch this.
Nature's servant awaits.
You know, this normally isn't so hard, but I have to overcomplicate things because I'm dumb. This is, you know, one of those things that is like the curse of casting. You're trying to talk while you're doing things, and then you do things stupider than you would normally. Alright.
As you
pick
command.
up the loot. Arguably, I should be having Imoen do this, and she's the one with the gem bag, but it was all just gold anyways, so I didn't worry that much.
Yes, oh omnipresent.
You go back to using your sling.
Very well then.
You go back to leading us.
But I'm if none are better.
Sorry, Cleed, none are better. Nobody does it better. Makes me feel sad for the rest. Nobody does it quite the way you do. Why'd you have to be so good? I'm sorry, I'm a bard. I sing a lot. He's near death. It should be fine.
My blade will cut you down to size.
'Tis a good day to die.
Alright. We're cracking away at this. Oh, and we can, you know,
Haha,
use our
take
class
that.
some more since
You have need of me? I can.
Shahira taken wasn't actually working quite as well as I would have hoped. At some point, we'll get her some Ankeg armor too, probably. But we'll have to actually, like, buy it because,
Can I
stuff.
help you?
May as well map out this stuff. There might be some Zvarts up here. It happens. What I tell you. I mean, I don't know why there's Zvarts at a
Take
gnoll
that.
stronghold. I guess they're working together. Nice, not up.
Missed by a long shot.
There's the dice, not head.
Sunny or not, 'tis nice to enjoy the out of doors.
I can't this way.
You have a weird way of enjoying the out of doors, Cleve. I
You
approve.
have need of me? I'll do my best.
Come on, Cleve, you can do it. Any more gnolls or zarts? Zarts it should be.
Can I help you?
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty. Death!
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Alright. Now, some of you might be wondering, who will I take in my party now that I don't have Minsc? Well, if any of you have played this game, you might know that there is a character at the end of the Nashkel mines that you can pick up. He is, in fact, my favorite character in this game, and he is who we shall be taking.
You ready?
Alright, let's fire off a sleep spell since Khalid is nowhere to be seen at the moment.
I'll do it.
My blade will cut you down.
Khalid, get the heck in there! Do I have to do everything myself? Because I gotta tell you, I'm only kind of so-so.
Very well at that.
I get better with levels, but I'm only level 4. Like,
I can, but
the
try.
bard really shines once he gets his 4th level spells, man, let me tell you. Oh, I do still have the necklace of fireballs, if worst comes to worst. Alright. Just so that you know what it does exactly. A 66 fireball, save her spell for half. So, like, on average, about 18 if they save for half, or 18 to 36.
Oh,
Or,
my
like,
heart's really not in this.
something like that. Because I'm pretty sure the 18 would be the average.
You're a queer fellow.
There's another rule of casting where you never try to do math while you're on stream. Especially complicated math. I mean, obviously that's not super complicated, but I'm not the best mathematician in the world. That would be my brother. And he's probably not the best in the world, but he's really up there. Mapping. Not really finding much, but you know, I'm doing all the mapping because that is how my sister would do things, and she is my inspiration for most things I do, but specifically Baldur's Gate 1. My dad also plays Baldur's Gate 1, but he has a different way of doing
Heart's
things.
really not in this.
Possibly
He
frosty.
also gets, like, sick of the game halfway through, so...
My blade will cut you down to size.
He's very good at the very early portion, like this, but later on he just doesn't know what he's doing, so he doesn't bother. Doesn't stop him from telling me what I should be doing at this portion, though. Maybe someday I'll have him as a guest star. Or my sister. Maybe either one of them, but we shall see. My brother has also played some Baldur's Gate, but I don't think he's played nearly as
The
much
sky
as
is blue.
the three
The
of
sun
us.
is shining.
I think he mostly played, like, Throne of Ball, which is the end game, which I also sort of got into before I got into the other two, because I really enjoy the high-level stuff, which is the complete opposite of my sister. She prefers the lower-level stuff. I think my dad might be the same way, actually. They're both like, oh, it's too complicated, and I'm like, yes, give me the complicated. It gives me more strategies I can work with to win.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
For the fallen!
Whereas, like, this is pretty basic stuff, so that there's only so much, finesse you can use to, like, I don't know.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Wait. I wanted to come up with a better word for this, but it is. I'm surprised we haven't found any, like, heavier loot that we need to carry. It's been actually kind of nice. Halberds don't really sell well. They're about as valuable as the short swords, so we don't pick them up because they also weigh a lot more
What
than
is
the
it
short
this time?
swords.
You
You've
rang?
a task?
Cave his skull in.
My turn to save the day.
Missed by a long shot.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Damn, these vibes, they're just being a real pain in the tuchus. Fortunately, my bard seems to be doing pretty well. Alright, let's switch to range weapons.
What you want?
Emily,
This
pick
way.
up the loot here, because I did see you got a gem. And we'll have Nero pick up that one, because I think I see a scroll.
What is it? My turn to save the day.
Alright, shield spell. That's one I don't have yet. Let's write it! Or fail to write it,
You
as
have need
the
of
case
my do my
often.
best.
Alright, I believe there is a carrion crawler in here.
Yes?
Yep, there it is. These can be potentially dangerous.
Possibly frosty.
I will fight.
But when you've got, 4 ranged weapons, either up, you paralyze, or cleave, rather. There is no movements. So,
Very well.
we'll have to wait for that to wear off. Now, the reason the paralysis is so dangerous is because then his armor class doesn't matter. The carrion crawler can just bite him and bite him and bite him as much as he pleases. But the carrion crawler died before it could really take advantage of its paralytic claws. Let me sing for you while you're stuck here. What song shall we sing today? I said, Yes. Oh, hey! I
Can
wonder if
if
that had
none
actually
are
helped him
better?
get out of his paralysis faster.
I can, but try.
There's another cave over this way. This one also has some parts.
For the
For my friends and companions, I will fight.
My bard is still better in melee combat, I think, than Jaheira. Because Jaheira,
Very well.
Need of
she's
me?
got a pretty bad dexterity.
Oh,
I will
I'm
face you
really not in
and
this.
all the
And
hells
she
I
doesn't have a
host.
magical
I
weapon.
can, but try. Can I? I'll do my best.
I think she might actually be more proficient with club than I am in my scimitar, but the armor class makes a big difference. A book? Is good bedtime's readings, maybe?
Stand back and watch this.
Ooh, it's a heavy book. It is the Tome of Leadership and Influence. Permanently raises charisma by 1. Well, guess who's charismatic and not afraid to tote about it? This guy! Charisma 19. Oh. He's so fabulous. I just want to take him in my arms.
Yes, O omnipresent authority figure. You've a task?
Yeah, one more for good measure. And we'll throw these over to... Oh. Now we'll throw these over to Khalid. Have him eat a cup. Oh. I didn't know Minsc was carrying around so many potions. Or maybe he wasn't. Maybe it's just that, I had these or something. Hey, that one actually succeeded.
You have need of me?
Was there anything else in here we missed?
Try.
Nope, we got everything. Alright.
I can.
So we're almost done with the Gnoll Stronghold. And we rescued Dynair, which, I don't know, did we get much experience for that? Well, it was probably too long ago to really say for sure. Sorry, Minsky.
Oh,
Flaming!
I'm gonna be saying that a lot, I guess.
Frosty. Death!
Whenever I think of it. But hey, Baldur's Gate 2, we can always take Minsc if we wanna. But like, everybody takes Minsc. Everybody takes Minsc because he's so lovable. So I want to be, you know, different
Need of me?
and unique, and basically a hipster. Because, you know, I gotta reject the most popular opinion to give you some sort of different experience. I say that as I take a round emoing Khalid and Jaheira, like, shh. And there's the last of the Gnoll Stronghold games. It has more smarts. Because, of course it does. Alright, they all do seem to be focusing on Khalid, which is good, because he's the one who's got all the armor buttons and hit points. Alright, use your swords. It's right on top of you. My blood will cut you down to size.
Take that.
This way.
Ooh, my part is critical. That's all I said.
You're a queer fellow. I've done had enough of this.
I'm not queer. I think you're hot. Oh, sorry. I'm your childhood friend, stupid. That's weird.
I can, but try. If none are better.
Do-do-do-do-do. So, yeah, we've pretty much mapped everything. Unless we want to go up that way. Do we want to go up that way? We'll go up that way just for completion's sake. Well, then we'll be heading back to the carnival to sell some of this stuff. Or drop it in that barrel. Or both. No! So there was a reason to come to Faceland. That's fun. There's some more gnolls
Miss
What you want?
coming in. Then again, there's always gnolls up here. Now,
is a good day
I mean,
to
there's not
die.
I'm
always
done.
gnolls up in this direction. I mean, there's always gnolls in the gnoll
Can I
stronghold,
help
basically.
Yep,
You can,
this
like,
way.
walk out of there and the gnolls will sometimes refresh
You
themselves.
have need.
But
I'll do my best.
they're rather plentiful because this is where they live. Oh, hey, we can actually leave through this area. That'll help. Because after I've done skirting along the top of the map here, I'm out. I know I've left some pieces of the stronghold itself in darkness, but I've done this enough times to say, not worth it. Really scraping along the roof of the world here. Yes, good. On with the show. To the carnival. Woo!
You have been waylaid by
It's a
enemies
bear.
and must
It's a
defend
friendly
yourself.
bear. It's a
If
polar
none are
bear.
better.
Surprising that a polar bear is being friendly, but hey. We have a druid, so we're gonna respect nature if it's gonna respect us.
I can but try.
I mean, we no longer have the ranger, but
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
Nature's servant awaits.
I never use my offensive or defensive spin.
Even with it, none are better.
Well, we had tried to use my defensive spin that one time, but we reloaded, so.
I'm so sleepy.
Oh, went a little too far there. Let's see. I've got short
You have need of
bows,
me?
so we'll
If
throw
none
those
are
in
better.
here, and we'll probably have enough to fill up an inventory now. Alright, let's have the party rest. Unless we have more identifies. Do we have more identifies? We do have another identify. Do we have any more stuff to identify? We do have a few things we can identify. Let's go with the ring. Alright, and now we sleep. Alrighty.
Can I help you?
Bastard swords, yes. Although let's put the armor in the barrel.
It shall be done.
This way I can hold all the bastard swords because I've got the best strength around here. Oh, we can also throw the great swords in here. And the extra short bow. Alright. Bastard swords, bastard swords. Oh, Nero is holding a great sword too. And so is Jahir. How many of these have we got? Do we have any in the barrel?
Very well.
No, no bastard swords in the barrel. Although we have these randomly, so I think I should just sell these. Because I ain't gonna carry them around anymore because they're kind of obnoxious. And we don't really need the bludgeoning weapon that badly. Alright. Put away the great
It shall be
swords.
done.
Let's see. Let's do that. A little bit of that. Replenish our bullets. We might actually want to buy some bullets now. We're actually doing okay on arrows, I think, because we dropped Minsc, so that's one less character who uses them.
You have need of me?
Yeah, we're
If
okay on
none are
arrows. The
better?
bullets we might want more. What were you doing all the way up there? Oh, dang it. I forgot
I can but try.
bows.
If none are better,
Not bad. Okay. We are full up on short bows with you. Let's have you lead the party once more. Hey!
I can but try.
There we go.
Alright, I'm in charge then. It shall be done.
Now let's see if we've sold him short bows.
It shall be done.
I've got the best prices this side of Cormier.
Survey says no. Alright, cool. See, 15 gold apiece. That's pretty sweet. 6 gold apiece. A lot less sweet. 240 gold. We'd have a lot more gold if Nira's wild magic wasn't so annoying. It's all great and dandy at the higher levels when she has learned more how to control it, but at these levels, do we want to sell any of this stuff? Yeah, we can sell the potion of cold. We'll probably never use that. What's in the scroll case? Let's sell the friends scroll. We might use the magic missile scroll. That's a fairly useful spell. Oh, and we'll just sell these because.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
All right.
Very well.
Do we want to go to Nashkel to sell this Winterwolf pelt? I mean, it's pretty close by. We can probably afford to do that.
What now? Need your pantaloons pressed?
Is that an offer? Oh, sorry. There they are. All right.
As you command. It shall be done.
The Nashkel store. Yes, that's where we're going.
It shall be done.
Business has been poor, what with the iron shortage.
Hooray! 500 gold pieces.
As you command.
It might be saying something about me that I was willing to pay 3,000 gold just to not have to do that part over again. I'm a bit lazy. Oh wait, did we talk to you?
Dealing with criminals jades a man's soul.
Well, what bounties are currently unclaimed? Aha. You know, your bounty hunting business is kind of shady. To the mine! Alright, we are at the Nashkel mines. Let's explore the region. I mean, we're here as well. So, let's have Khalid take from its
If you
center
wish,
again.
I'll do my best.
Probably not much need for charisma exploring the wilds like this.
I will face you, and all the hells if I must.
You know, I just remembered that one of the reasons they kill off Khalid and Dynair in the next game is because they didn't want to have to worry about the whole party system where if one character is along, the other character needs to be along, so that it doesn't take up as much of your party. So basically, Khalid, well, in case you didn't know, Khalid dies in the next game just for the sake of, like, simplicity or game balance or something. It's kind of a sad thought when you think about it. We're traveling through the wilderness and not finding much, except for stinking kobolds and trees and such.
I care not. This way.
What do we got? It's a lynx gem. I think that's a lynx. I have to check. Oh, it's a lynx-eyed gem. I was like right on the money.
I can but try.
You know you've played this game a lot when you can identify most of the items on sight.
For the glory of Arm!
For the glory of all! We're here to help out. Oh. Anything else? There's this crazy guy who calls himself Prism. Oh, hey, he was the one who stole the emeralds. Oh, hey, it's a ghoul. It's two ghouls. Oh. Well, you should be alright. You just don't let them eat you.
Possibly frosty. Death.
I mean, easier said than done, but he oh, well. He let them eat him. I was gonna say he's got like a really high armor class, so he's doing a pretty good job of that, but then he got all paralyzed. Kinda like them carrion crawlers. Although, in Khalid's case, he's
What you want?
got a lot of hit points, so it takes him a while. Also, ghouls don't give as much experience as character callers. They're also not quite as tough, I think. Unless they're like ghasts or ghoul lords or something like that. Also, their paralysis doesn't last as long either, so that's nice. Yeah, you throw a cure light on him because he's got 8 points of damage. That's close enough to the 9. In case you're wondering, cure light wounds always deals 9 points of damage in this game, rather than like a D6 or something. Which is pretty good, but then like the upper level healing spells are also kind of garbage, so. Except for heal. Heal's amazing. That's like a 6 level spell. Just so you're aware, clerical spells only go to.
No, not I.
Oh right, this guy. He's like, help him, help him, help him. We'll help you. Oh. Bro, aren't you running the wrong way?
You have need of me? If none are better.
What is it this time?
Oh, whatever. We'll clear out the kobolds for you.
I'll do my best.
You ran off screaming into the night. Well, whatever. I tried to be a helpful person, and he's just like, nope, I'm out. I'm gone. You know, Nira, you're really starting to suck wind here.
You have need of me?
And like, I could save scum before doing those things, but I just feel it's something that you should have to live with. Unless you're actually buying stuff, then I'll save scum. I spent money on it. Or if it's a high enough level spell. I mean, first's fine. Seconds, maybe. Thirds, no, man, I need those. Interestingly, I'm the same way with fourths, but not with fifths. Fifths, I'm just like, they're such weird, clunky spells anyway. Alright. Not that way any further. Gotta hand it to them. They kind of fleshed out the area around the mine a lot. Got the whole wilderness to explore here. Those kobolds, man. They're not very nice. I mean, you don't meet too many nice kobolds, but in Neverwinter Nights. Which is another game that I'll probably never get around to doing a Let's Play of, because, quite frankly, Neverwinter Nights is a big game with 3D graphics that make me kind of nauseous at times. I mean, not nearly as bad as, like, you know, first-person shooters, but it's still not ideal. At least it's also not like the Oculus Rift virtual reality stuff. There we go. Oh, Khalid actually does
This
have
would be a good place for a hinge.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, actually, it heals 8.
But try.
Why did I think it healed 9? Hang on, let me check that spell out. There we go. Yeah, it's 8 points. I was thinking 9. Oh, maybe it's... That's why I thought it was 9. Okay. Now things
Can
are
I
starting to
help you?
make sense again.
You have need of me? I'll do my best.
Oh, oh. Hey, it's the sculpting in the cliffside. Hey there, Prism. How's it going, buddy?
It shall be done.
You know, you stole some emeralds.
Ah, beauteous creature.
You are
You
my
are my
masterpiece.
masterpiece.
Never should I have stolen these emeralds, but there was nothing else that would capture the majesty of thine eyes. I did what must be done, for I have left my shop, forgotten all my commissions, and spent all that I had. I must complete the... Wait, there is someone here. Who are you? 'Twas the relentless Grey Wolf who sent you, wasn't it? Oh boy. You, sir, are obsessed. I feel bad for you. No. I have nothing to do with anyone named Grey Wolf, nor would I want to. Thank Daenerys. I thought I was done in. I am not cut out for a life on the run. Mayhaps you could help a foolish sculptor finish this epiphany. Please, guard this place, for surely Grey Wolf will come seeking the bounty on the gems. I will pay with my last possessions if you would do this one service for me. Alright, yeah, why not? If it is important, then I shall guard you as best I can. I thank you, for I cannot run from this place until my task is done. I've been using potions of speed to aid my work, and have not slept for days. You're gonna die like that, bro. She is beautiful, is she not? 'Tis a monument to my foolishness. I saw her but once on the outskirts of Everasca, and said nothing. I let thee pass from mine eyes, and mine heart hath cursed me for it.
None cross Grey Wolf and live.
Hey there, Grey Wolf. I have come for you, Prism. No, not yet. My work is nearly done. Please, I implore you. Your sentiment is wasted on me, fool. You are but gold in my purse. Do you make your situation worse by hiring help to protect you? Who are you, fools? Hey, come on, man. Why not just let him finish it? What harm can it do? Am I right? You should be more worried about the harm I can do. Never have I taken a bounty and not delivered. Now stand aside that I might dispense with this fool and claim my prize. Or would you rather I go through you to get to him? Consider well if it be worth your lives.
If
Oh,
a
actually,
tree
he's giving
falls
us a
in the
chance to,
forest, I'll kill the
back
national
off,
weapon
but
on it.
that ain't gonna happen.
It shall be done.
I care not. I've done had enough of this.
Khalid? Oh, there he goes.
Can I help you?
Allow me to introduce you to my offensive
What is
spin.
it this time?
You're a queer fellow.
You were supposed to attack me? Well, that was actually Khalid doing that. Ow.
Haha, take that.
Double
Need
ow.
me?
You got some impressive strength on you there, Grey Wolf. Oh, well, apparently it definitely had some impressive strength on it.
Nature's servant awaits.
It shall be done.
Ah, that's how he was doing the cold damage there. Let's identify. Vasconia! Very nice. Very nice indeed. And Nira leveled up. And now she can cast second level spells. Let's go with Web. We'll take one Resist Fear. Nah, we don't need Resist Fear. I'm a bard, I can do it myself.
I'll do
Well,
my best.
Prism, old buddy,
It shall be done.
we did our best for you.
Soon,
Alas,
will
my
be
work
done.
is complete. Take what you will from my possessions, but leave the sparkle in her eyes. Oh, sweet creature, my effigy to thee is done. Perhaps our paths shall cross in distant realms, and I shall find the courage to call thy name. Elysium!
Good on you if you saved the day.
And Prism died. Wow, that was an experience and plus one rep. There's those emeralds in her eyes. Look at how they twinkle. Fun fact, that didn't used to be a thing that would happen in the original. They didn't have the animation for the twinkling emeralds in her eyes. And also, there used to be the fact that you could actually just steal
None
the
of that.
emeralds afterwards and deliver them to the bounty hunter for, like,
Yes,
no
O
hit to your
omnipresent
reputation or
authority
anything, and
figure.
you still get the money for bounty done.
You have need of me? If none are
Yeah.
better.
I mean, actually, I think that does give you a reputation point too, because you're like doing the bounty rather than just selling the emeralds or something. I forget. But I'm a fellow artist. I can appreciate, you know, the work of art he created, so I ain't gonna disturb it, even though I don't think Elysium deserves it. Night approaches. Ooh, actually, can we get up this way? I think we can. Yeah, let's go this way. Gotta map everything. Oh, there's something in the tree. See, this little tool here also didn't used to exist in the classic Baldur's Gate. That was something that got added in with the
It
enhanced
shall
edition.
be done.
That was like a nice little tidbit from Baldur's Gate 2. A wand of frost. Very nice. Very nice. We might use that.
I'll do my
Although
best.
not against any enemies we want to get the loot from, because cold damage can make them shatter. And any loot that they were carrying. Emerson.
So you want to take a look at me mind, do
So
you?
you want to take a look in my mind, yeah? I really don't be needing adventuring fools wandering about in mines, especially ones that think they can romp about with nary a thought about asking permission. Oof. You got one day. If I see you after that, I'll have a new shaft dug for each of you. Got that? Good. What an asshole. Maybe it's because I had Khalid talk to him. Khalid's, like, real ugly.
Very well then.
Stand away, citizen!
Can I? I can, but try. I'll do my best.
Oh, I'm so tired.
I've heard awful stories about what's happening to those that go deeper. What have you heard? Well, my friend Rufy barely escaped with his life, he did. Little demons jumped out of the very walls and chased him down. He'd be dead now if it weren't for the guards that came running. Of course, them guards are dead now. Old Rufy's around here somewhere. You can ask him. He saw and he'll tell you. Hey there, Rupee. How's it going?
Leave us be.
What do you want?
There's much work to be done.
So, what do these demons look like? What do they look like? They look like demons, you blasted idiot! Thanks. Real helpful. Minor Leslie.
Oh, I'm so
Lots of walls
tired.
everywhere they are. No room to breathe, no room to breathe. They said they paid excellent wages, they did. Didn't say anything about little holes, did they? No, space is too small, they are. Space is too small. Are you okay? What? Don't you see the walls? Walls everywhere. No room to breathe. No room to breathe. They said they paid excellent wages. They did. Didn't say anything about little holes, did they? No, space is too small. They are. Space is too small.
You have need of
You're
me?
not
I
all
can
there,
try.
are you?
Alright. Very well then.
Alright, I'll lead the party.
As you command.
I think I'm coughing up
What is it you want? Can't you see I'm busy, man? I've heard there has been problems with the mines recently. I'm here to try to help. I don't know what you can do about it. Sure, there have been problems. The ore that we've been pulling out of this place has been crumbling almost as soon as it's cast. What about the miners? What do you know about what's weakening the ore? Have you heard anything about creatures in the mine? Let's go with that. Oh, the miners talk. They'll tell you stories about evil creatures and how the whole place is haunted. I don't believe any of it. Poor maggots are probably just getting lost in the dark, if you ask me. Man, we're running into a lot of assholes. But then again, I don't think I'd be a particularly nice fella if I were a miner. Oh, hey, well, he's a nice fella. We don't get many down here, as you can imagine. Are you going to be going down into the mines? If so, could you... oh, that's why. He wants me to do something. Could you return this dagger to Kylie? He dropped it when he went into the mine the other day, and I haven't seen him since. Sure, I'll return his dagger. Thank you so much. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. Oh, glorious day! Alright, what do you want? Could you take this dagger? Yeah.
Flaming!
Right.
Or possibly frosty. Death!
Make sure Kylie gets it, trust me. A dagger only sells for 1 gold piece. We're keeping it. You would pass up a whole gold piece? Wow. You do notice that we're walking around and like... Never mind. You keep earning your wages there, kid. Miner Marvin. I like the alliteration. Hello there. Is there something you want? So, what do you think has been happening with the mines? Didn't you know? The mines are haunted. The ghosts of all those that have died in the mines are here to kill us all. They say they'd spare me. Liked me, they did. Could see it in their beady little eyes. You saw something? Of course I saw something. Had a nice long conversation with the little chap. Would have asked him to stop haunting us too if the supervisor hadn't kicked me. Said I was sleeping on the job. Can you imagine? Yeah, I can imagine. Some of these miners, man.
Leave us be.
Finally, someone has come to save us. Do you know what's been happening here? Sure, I know what's happening. What do you want to know? What are the creatures in the mine? Just the dragon is... What? Haven't actually seen it, but what else could kill all those miners?
Leave us be. 'Tis much work to
What
be
about the
done.
missing miners? Oh, them. I told them before they went. Tried to, at least. Naturally, there must be a dragon down there killing them all. He must be mad about us mining his hill. Poor thing. Do you know about the ore? Oh, we don't ship as much out as we used to. We do pretty well considering the shortage of people we have to help, though. Alright, at least that's, you know... Dragons, inconceivable! Oh... I'd forgotten some of the details that went into this. The journal entry. Let's see. Journal entry. Nope, nope. important notes? Yes. Maybe.
There are so many places I would rather be.
There it is! A dragon in the mines! Inconceivable! Alright. Doop-de-doop.
As you command.
Shoobity-boop. Shoobity-boop. Let's see.
You rang?
Yeah, that'll work.
It shall be done.
Uh-huh.
And now. They're coming! The yipping demons! They're everywhere! Save me! Don't be foolish. I've never heard of a yipping demon. Never fear, we shall protect you from any harm. Demons? Please just calm down. Everything's going to be okay. Let's go with 2. But there they are! There they... Aha! I saved him! I mean, he just ran away anyways. But I did manage to save him! Do you know how hard that is?
As you command.
These little bastards really love to just shoot him dead as soon as possible. Take that, Baldur's Gate 1. I saved Belden the Miner.
Very well, then.
Alrighty. Now, there are kobolds on this level. There weren't any on the first level, but they are on this level. And they are killing dudes. I would have killed Belden if I hadn't gotten that sleep spell off.
Possibly Frosty. Death! What is it this? My turn to save the day.
If none are better.
Oh, it's a bad guy. All the kobolds.
It shall be done. As you command.
Sometimes the soldiers will help you, but not that often. They're like, look, we got enough trouble trying to keep the miners from getting killed. I'm not here to help rescue adventurers. And really, I'm at such a high level doing this that I don't need their help. Most of the time, you go into this like level 1 or 2. I'm level 4. Now, part of that is because I want to make sure to have Imoen's find traps and pick locks high enough to, like, really do the lower levels, no problem. But as you can see, Khalid is taking some hits here.
You have need of me? I'll do my best.
But we are at a point where Khalid has enough hit points that it's difficult for me to accidentally get him killed. So that is
As you command.
Same goes for, like, Imoen. Nira can still get potentially killed very quickly if we're not careful, but she usually stays out of the fray because she's a squishy mage. Even if she does actually, like, accidentally go into things, she can fire off a sleep spell pretty quick. And most of the enemies that have ranged attacks in this game can be affected by sleep spells. So that's also pretty nice. Oh, it's Kylie. Have a dagger.
Dark down here.
You have my dagger! Thank you so much! I was getting nervous down here being unarmed. All the things going on. What do you know about the happenings of the mine? Kobolds! They're overrunning the place piece by piece. We used to see them occasionally, but you can't go more than a few feet without kicking one of them on the lower levels. It's not so bad up here with the guards around. Still, I wouldn't want to get caught in the dark if I were you. Yeah, can't say I blame you there, buddy. 200 experience. Alright, not bad. I mean, just for bringing the guy his dagger, I can live with that. I don't want to, like, rob the barrels or anything like that, because the guards are right there, so I don't think they'd take kindly to that. Oh, hey, another kobold.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
He was saying it's not so bad on the upper levels. Imagine how it must be like on the level below this one. I don't have identify? Well, now I do. Oh, oh, oh. These miners don't have names, so I'm not going to bother chatting with them. 9 times out of 10, if someone doesn't have a name, they're not worth talking to. The exception to this is any character in Goblin Slayers. Oh, sorry. I say the oh sorry when I'm making a joke.
Take that.
Or quite
I
frequently, in
can,
fact.
but try.
It's something I picked up from
My blade
my
will cut
dad.
you down to size.
Take that.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Usually for a joke that's like
It shall be done.
harsh? Let's go with harsh for the adjective. On the right side, we're picking up a whole lot of arrows, so we won't need to stock up on those anytime soon. Should I really be mapping out all of that? Well, yeah, Cece would want me to. And, you know, there's potentially some more short bows we can pick up, although I think after this I might be, like, short bowed out on most of the merchants where they're just like, I'll only give you 6 gold pieces for that. And I'll be like, don't! Alright, I think we've mapped out this floor. It's a little hard to tell because it's dark, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and say we've mapped it.
I'll do it.
There we go.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Some kobolds have those. Others do not.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Oh, Khalid took another hit.
It shall be done.
Darn it, Khalid. Oh, vial of mysterious liquid. Yep, they were trying to sabotage the ore. If you actually do look in these crates, you can actually find ore and then, like, sabotaged ore. And, yeah. They went into a lot of detail with the mine. I think we're out of healing.
Awaits.
So let's have him chomp down on some good berries.
Can I help you?
All the good berries. Oh, it's so tedious. If I were any good at editing, I would, like, do a little fast forward or something for that. But alas, I do not have much in the way of editing skills. or an editor. I am
What you
just
want?
a freelancer, if you will.
It shall be done.
Oh,
Yep.
there are traps on this
This way.
floor, so let us be a little more cautious. We shall take off the AI, and we shall have Imoen chug the potion of invisibility.
Very well then.
Now, you may remember from forever ago
I care
that
not.
Jaheira
This way.
has this potion of invisibility. This is what I save it for. I have Imoen go throughout this entire floor and disarm every single trap, because there are a lot. Well, I say a lot. I think there's only like 8, but that's still a pretty good chunk. Also, it's good to like save when you're trying to take out these traps, because you can accidentally set them off if you forget where they are.
There's something most unnatural here, and I want no part of it.
And it's also easy to not know where they are, and like you can be sitting on an area waiting to see if there's a trap there, and then be like, oh, it's safe, and then nope, you just got hit by like magic missiles or poisonous crossbow bolts or whatever. Now there is a little cheeky little thing I like to do with that, and that is to hug the walls. If you hug the walls, traps will much less likely hit you. Just like if you were a regular thief and you were trying to avoid traps. If you're walking on the walls, people who lay traps on the floor aren't usually as likely to get you with the trap. Now, I believe there should be one across this chasm. Oh, there's 2. And as you can see, a lot of these traps are right near kobolds, so it's really easy to like run into them and the kobolds at the same time, which can actually be quite dangerous. Now, I have my AI off so that Imoen won't just automatically attack the kobolds and ruin her invisibility potion, because the minute she takes any hostile action, it'll dispel her invisibility. FYI, picking a lock is also considered a hostile action, so this strategy works for certain dungeons and not as well for others. Now, hypothetically, you could use, like, hide in shadows, but you cannot find traps and hide in shadows at the same time in this game, which seems like a huge flaw, but I digress.
You're a queer fellow.
Hey, I probably should turn off the auto pause for finding dudes while I do this, but honestly, it's so much easier to just keep it on for when I want to actually do these fights.
This way.
That's another thing. I just remembered one of the reasons Khalid is probably taking so much damage is because they're using bows, and his shield actually doesn't help him against bows. And that's like a good 2 points of his armor class. Now granted, we made up for that with the gauntlets, but he'll still take a little bit of damage because of that. Alright, I think we've mapped out this particular section. Let's have her cross the bridge. Those who cross this bridge of death must answer to these kobolds 3. At the other side he sees. Yeah, see 3 kobolds. Alright, now there should be some more across this one, I think. It's hard to hug the wall on this too, because it's so narrow. Could be wrong. This might not be the one with the trap. Maybe it's this one. I know one of these had one, I think. Oh, yep, there's some traps. See, rather than there being one here and one here, there was just two here. It's also nice that we get experience for disarming these traps. It's also nice that I'm still invisible to giant spiders. I think there are, in fact, some enemies that you won't be invisible to, like ghouls or things that, like, exclusively use smell to see. Can she squeeze through here? Yes, she can. Is there any trap here? No? Alright. There is a Cobalt Commando, though, so when we get to this area, we might want to have, like, Imoen
An open wound in Mother Earth. I would plug it had I the power.
Now, I know there's a ton of traps going up to here. So, there's one. There's the others. Alright, we'll just keep Imoen down there for now,
Very
because
well, then.
I think I'll have her backstab the Cobalt Commandos, so... Saving. And let's go take on some kobolds. Let's get
possibly Frosty. Death!
I don't know how many of you would get that reference, but that was a reference to Dark Window. You know, some of you might actually be able to see because it's on Disney Plus. Of course, I'm not, you know, being financially supported by Disney or anything, so I'm not gonna, like, shill for it.
It shall be done.
But I am still broadcasting on YouTube, so I'm not gonna smack talk it either. Oh, we got a lot of arrows. Let's have Nira hold some, and I'll wear Joseph's ring, and we'll throw this into Khalid's inventory, and that into Jahira's. All right.
What you want?
Imoen's still down there. We're good. Let's
Shall
keep
be
going.
done.
Into the darkness, into the night. Well, I think it's night. It was starting to turn to night when we entered the mine, so it's probably nighttime about now. And there's like so many kobolds in here, man.
You have need of me?
Alright, Khalid. Go get them!
I will, for my friends and companions, I will fight.
Ow! Wow. Good thing he has a helmet. That was a critical hit.
Yes, oh omnipresent.
Yeah, that's one of the handy things about AD&D there. You can avoid critical hits if you have a helmet. Of course, some classes like bards and mages can't wear helmets. Or thieves. But there are some workarounds later on, because there are, like, these, types of headwear that thieves can wear, or mages, and those actually count as helmets, basically, because they'll still protect you from critical hits, even though they don't actually say that on there. No one tell beam dog, though, or they might get it in their heads to patch it when we don't even want it patched. It's like, hey, we're wearing something protective on our head. It's a helmet. It makes the helmet sound effect when we're moving it around in our inventory. It counts. Do we want to bother checking the barrels? I mean, there's no one here to, like, stop us from doing so. And yeah, like I thought, there's, like, nothing. Oh, hey, there was a healing potion in this. That's always nice. Good thing I checked. Speaking of which, let's actually have Khalid chug one, because we can afford it, and I don't want to sleep right now. Also, it's not super safe to be sleeping in a kobold-infested mine. Whoa there, Nelly. There's a lot of kobolds. I think I'm actually going to try to put these ones to sleep, because a lot of them have bows.
I will face you.
Alright, this way Khalid doesn't have to take quite as much damage. He already took some, so I don't know. For
the fallen!
Yep.
just making sure everyone hasn't moved from that spot.
Shall be done.
Sometimes I accidentally click this without even thinking about it, because I'm just like, alright everybody, let's go. It's like in real-time strategy games that have an all-unit button. It is so tempting for anyone and their brother to just be like, yes, all units. But sometimes you don't want to do that, because you're like, no, I need this unit to be guarding this particular point, and if I move him from that point, bad things will happen. Well, my bard is now officially completely full on bows, so, Khalid, you can start collecting. And I think that's everything there, so let's grab these for you and then go. Seriously, this way we want to do that. Oh! More kobolds. Get in there, Khalid. There's probably more where that came from. Well, at least.
For my friends and companions.
Oh, there's.
I will
Eat flaming, or possibly frosty, death.
For my friends and companions, I will fight.
Now, the reason why bows are so much more dangerous isn't because of, like, the amount of damage they do, although if I remember correctly, you know, arrows actually do. No, it's not the damage. It's that when you have a bow equipped, you get 2 attacks around. That's how it goes. He has 2.5 because he has proficiency, so it's saying 5 halves, but my bard here, for instance, he's getting 2 attacks per round with his short bow. So that is why kobolds with bows is pretty dangerous. They attack twice as often as kobolds with short swords. So if you get on top of them, they'll switch to their short swords because they, I think if you're using a bow right on top of somebody, you're only like half as likely to hit. But I mean, like, shouldn't point blank shot be a thing? But I guess, I don't know. That's a little too point blank. We're not Legolas here where we just, like, shoot the bow right into the guy's forehead.
You have, if none are better.
Where'd these kobolds go? Didn't there used to be 3 up here?
Yes?
Eat flaming, or possibly frosty, death.
I'll do my best.
Man, they spread out. They were like, we know there's someone down here disarming traps. We saw, you know, this trap just disappear before our eyes.
As you command.
Alright, she's too far away. Alright, Nero, hold on to some arrows for us, would you? They don't weigh anything, so that helps.
I can but try.
As you command.
Where did all the kobolds go?
Heat, flaming, or possibly frosty. Death!
I'll do my best.
Where have all the kobolds gone? Long time passing. Where have all the
As you
kobolds
command.
gone?
Heat,
Long
My
time
flaming,
heart's
ago.
really not in this.
possibly
Where have
frosty.
all the kobolds
Death!
gone?
For my
Gone to the
friends
Nashkel
and
mines,
companions,
everyone.
I will fight.
When will they ever learn? When will they ever learn? When will they ever hit? There we go.
I'll do my best.
And now Khalid is completely full on short bows. We're having a short bow party here. Alright. Jahira, you start picking some up.
Very well then.
Nature serve was the group.
Very well then.
We might end up dropping Grey Wolf's studded leather because studded leather doesn't sell for that much. I don't know really why I picked it up. It just felt like I should. Jahira, my darling, why don't you pick up some of these things for us? Let's see. There we go. For some reason, the highlighting wasn't working super well here.
It shall be done.
Now, I do have that necklace of fireballs, so I could be using it a bit more than I have been, but I'm also
It shall be done.
a pack rat and, like, super conservative with my stuff, so I will probably, just sit on this necklace and only use it for, like,
Very well then.
emergencies. And I think that ogre bridge that we dealt with was a little bit of an emergency. I mean, partially because I've been using all of my healing stuff, but and sleep spells. I didn't have too many of those. Although the fact that Nira used one of them to accidentally put Imo into sleep instead was still kind of a rare form. Alright. Huge spiders!
Possibly frosty. Death!
Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. I love fighting the spiders. They give some decent experience. Alright. Now, Imoen.
This way.
Let's go sneakity sneak. There's our kobold commando. He's got our back to us. So let's backstab
What is it
him.
this time?
And then we'll have you guys just charge.
For the fallen!
Yes! Ah! Eat the cheese, Nicholson! That's another reference you guys probably won't get unless you've watched the thick of it, which I would actually recommend if you've never seen it, because that is a fun little... Ow! 12 piercing damage from that kobold, jeebers. I thought Imoen was going to have a hard time, but apparently not. It was my bard who was in trouble. This is after we took out the kobold commando. Now, you may be wondering, why was I so worried about the Kobold Commando? Well, fire arrows, which I cannot identify on sight, but you'll have to take my word for it. They're dangerous.
Yep.
Alright, Imoen, you go loot the stuff. I guess we got those already. So, we're good.
Very well then.
Let's save and move right along. Now, some of you might be a little more conservative than even I am and, like, sleep rather than take these healing potions, but honestly, sometimes I even buy healing potions in Baldur's Gate 1. Let's see what we are going to do. Oh, yeah, let's give her the gems. Since she has the gem bag. Hey, we're finally back up to the amount of gold we were at before Nira effed us up. Oh man, we have so many arrows now. Guess we won't be needing to buy any of those. Of course, we've only got like
Very
2.5 characters using arrows.
Very well then.
You have if
Alright, Cleve, get in there. Now, I'm pretty sure there aren't any more traps. Pretty sure. Not super sure, but pretty sure. I'm also compulsively saving because I can.
Very well then.
And it's usually better to save than to not. Ooh, I think there's another Kobold Commando across the way. I wonder if I can, like, backstab him. Yes! Oh, I called that! Well, I didn't actually backstab him, but I still sneak it, like, killed him one shot, so I'll take it.
Eat flaming, or possibly frosty, death.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Possibly frosty, death.
Yeah, Imoen's actually doing pretty well with, like, hit points and stuff, so she might actually be a better sword fighter than my bard, sad as that might be. I mean, I've got the strength, so I do better damage, have more to hit, but Imoen's got better armor class. Well, no, her armor class isn't as good, but she's got more hit points. That's the big thing.
It shall be done.
She can get hit on the head more often than I can.
But try.
This way.
Oh, too many short bows. Here, Nira, you carry it. Imoen, your strength is pretty pitiful. Well, there ain't so much you can do about that.
What you want? This way.
Do you even lift? Oh yeah, that's it. We don't particularly want that, but we'll take it and sell it potentially because 50 gold pieces for first levels that the merchant doesn't have is pretty good. Anything over here? Oh, there's a ghoul over here. Alright, we'll take the ghoul.
Really not in this.
Ghoul? Nah, we don't want to hit it with a Wand of Frost. They usually do have treasures, though. Alright. Oh, and it's a scroll. Really glad I didn't destroy that. Ooh, it's a 2nd level spell. Horror. Horror is a great spell. Well, somewhat great. Well, you've seen it used on me a few times.
Very well then.
Let your enemies run around like headless chickens.
It shall be done.
Alright. We're going into the boss area.
Party before venturing forth.
You started shooting before I could even see the
Can
thing!
I'll do my best.
Dang, Khalid, you just
You have need of me?
exploded those dudes. Oh boy, it's my favorite character! Well, favorite character you can recruit. It's
Thank you for my
Zan!
freedom, friends, for I have languished in these dismal vaults too long.
It was unbearable waking each morn to the mud and rock instead of the rising sun. I am Zan, a grey cloak of Everaska, and as proficient in the ways of magic as any man can be. If you be enemies of Malahi, I would join your cause, helpless though it is. How did you come to be trapped in such an inhospitable place? Alas, I was sent to investigate the strange going-ons about this area, and I landed caged for seemingly hopeless weeks on end. I would have not seen the sun almost as long as I have not seen my home. Certainly you are welcome to join with me. Another pair of hands can only help, especially when they wield powerful magic. I thank you, however ineffective our actions might be. I shall not rest until I have made payment to you. If you have searched through Malahi's treasure, you may have found a sword among his documents. The sword is a moonblade, and it is my most valued possession. Oh, Zan, I love you, buddy. You emo little elf. Let's see. Don't have too many good spells on you at the moment. And you're level 2. Alright, let's bring you over
As
this
you
way.
command.
Jahira, give him your sling for now. Because we do not want him, trying to do fisticuffs with 7 hit points. Well, 5, actually, because he's injured. Let's see. Spells. Here are your spells. You cannot use evocation spells, but can use necromancy and some other stuff. Alright, I think I'll save before writing these, because he doesn't have any spells currently, and he has some, but he needs better ones. Yep, that's sorry, afraid of that. Alright, you know what? We're gonna game the system a little bit, change it to normal rules, write the spells, then go back to the core rules. Because I'm a cheeky little thing. Let's see. Spell. Oh, right. Actually, Charm Person isn't too terrible. Color Spray can be usable for now, so we'll use those until we can get you some sleep and identifies. Arguably, I probably shouldn't have written that identify for myself. I probably should have saved it for Zan, but here, hold this for me, will you? Anything else we want you to hold on to? Nah, I think that's fine. Saving. Alright.
You're a queen. I've done had enough
Here.
of this.
Can I help you?
You go
I
there.
cannot but try.
Nature's servant awaits.
Eowyn, you and I are gonna take point
I've
on
had
this
enough
one.
of this.
What? How you get in here?
Tazark must have dispatched you, and my treacherous kobolds let you pass, didn't they? I knew I could not trust them. Armed as such, you have obviously been sent to kill me. By Cyric, not a measure of ore leaves these mines unspoiled. I am still to be executed? I'll not lose my head over this. Yes, fool. Tazok is most displeased with thee. Reveal thy treachery, and mayhaps he will spare you. Tazok is unfair. I have no desire to cheat him or thee. My letters will show they are in that chest. Take them, and Tazok will see. Alright. We'll have
Uh-huh.
here,
We're all
go
Watch
here.
point.
Sometimes enemies spawn from over here, and they'll definitely spawn from over here, so I'm
Yep.
keeping those points covered.
I'm gone.
Actually, let's turn our AI off. Let's have Imoen hug the wall, because that'll help her with her hide in shadows. This way she can backstab.
As you command.
And we'll just drop some short bows in here for the time being. Oh, well, there's actually some spells in here that we can potentially just give to Zan, so that'll help. Fools, you will never have the chance to take anything! Minions, come forth and kill the intruders! See what I tell you.
I care not. This way.
What is it this time?
Life is so hollow.
Alright, Zan, here's your sword, buddy. But, don't use it.
You're a queer. This way.
You rang?
Our quest is vain.
Yes, oh omnipresent
What you
authority
want?
figure.
Uh-huh.
Let's fire off that sleep spell. Now we're cooking.
You've a task?
We're all doomed.
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty. Death!
Nature as you direct. For the fallen!
Life is so hollow. Onward to futility.
What is it this time?
That could be bad.
Yep.
Oh, you gotta hold person off on Imoen. Alright, put the AI back on, boys.
Missed by a long shot. Our quest was the point. As you command.
Alright, we interrupted that particular
Take
attempt.
that. It shall be done.
And he calls in more reinforcements when we try to surrender. Or we try to accept the surrender. What a nice guy, am I right?
Oh omnipresent authority figure.
Alright.
What is it this time?
I'll do it.
Haha, take that.
I wasn't gonna do this unless it was an emergency, but I think we're gonna use the necklace of fireballs. Get ready to cook, boys and girls. Not there. I don't like that.
No!
Alright!
You have need of me?
Khalid is not feeling super great, but I think we managed that okay. Well, hey, you bastard, get back here!
Yes.
Here, you use your morning star because it's a stupid skeleton. Well, hey, you treacherous bastard, stay still!
Can I help you?
You've a task?
Oh, we got it. Alright, cool.
Very well then.
That took a while. Our
Very
guys
well
are
then.
kind of beaten up now. But hypothetically, we should be able to sleep here no problem since we killed the boss and most of his minions. Khalid's probably not super happy that I set him on fire, but he's had worse. Also, I'll be taking my chainmail back now. Also, I guess I gotta take my web spell off your hands, because you can't use it. Oh, or shield, apparently. Oh, that's right, I turned the difficulty back to hardcore rules. So we have to reload because we, didn't. Oh, and I think my game crashed. Well, good thing I saved. I guess that's as good a time as any to stop then. So, this has been MooseChangerPat, signing off. Hypothetically, if I can get my computer not to die on me. Oh, that can't be good. Close program. I don't think Microsoft really cares, so cancel. Alright.